All right, hopefully that works. Yeah, I had another horizontal thing. It's on different stream keys, but I wonder if YouTube is just so broken on the back end that they're literally just like switching in between the two versions. Because if you put a horizontal stream, okay, so the vertical output is set to my vertical stream key, and the horizontal set to its horizontal stream key. The problem is I think what YouTube is doing right now is expecting me not to be using two different RTMP injections and expecting me to use my main output for all my streaming, specifically for in OBS. So like on OBS, you select your main stream, and usually it's Twitch for me, and then I add YouTube on later. But I think they're expecting me to do a YouTube on that and a vertical, and then add in Twitch later, and I'm just like, I don't know, man. That was funny and tilting. Yeah, this is just stupid. I just want to make sure that if people are coming to the stream and they're like, what the heck is this? Like, I know why they're confused. But also, yeah, guys, seriously, if you see something that's really weird, like, let me know, because it's really tilting when I have, like, no information, you know, on, like, things that are going bad. Because I can't tell. All I see is on my stream is it looks fine, but sometimes the user side is different than what I'm getting on my preview. Well, rank you. This is GC probably 2 beginning of the season. Bro, 1 goal in, and this guy already says if you're boosted, don't play ranked. I'm guessing these guys have a lore. That's crazy, I bumped him into that. No! Thought I had it. I'm trying to hit diamond by the end of the season. Best of luck on that. See, he fell to gold 3. That's going to be quite the grind. Yeah, I was like, I think he actually might have that flip. I'm not sure. I want to see that again. Yeah, that was such like a janky landing on the ceiling that I was like, okay. Ooh, I hate how you thought you needed to take that over. Okay, well. Nice. There's no way you thought I didn't have that. Oh, no. Kind of a giveaway there, but that's fine. Bonk. There's 2. Nice, well done. Okay, I got a demo and a bump on another. I'm glad teammate was still able to make that shot. That was not the easiest angle either. Bonk. Bro's saying what in all caps. He's so angry that that goal went in, but I demoed one and bumped the other. Like, what? I genuinely don't know what you guys were supposed to do on that. Yeah, the guy's acting that was like the most preventable goal. I'm like, dude, I mean, yeah, I guess you could have dodged my demo and bump, but like, I don't know, that's not the worst thing to get scored on. What's the best car to use? Whatever car you prefer. Oh my god. Oh, whoa, what the? That ate my jump really bad. That's fine, he gave it away. Oh, that's a goal. Hopefully teammate's up for that. Just kidding. All right, not the best touch, but I'm glad teammate had an immediate follow on it. Probably could have played that a little faster. Hold on. I switch from Fennec to Dominus every few days. I think it's better to just play on one thing. Oh, that's gonna go for it. That's unfortunate. That's super unfortunate. Didn't expect teammate to crash the goal, question mark? Oh, that guy was... I kind of rushed that recovery. I could have just thrown it to the corner, but I'm genuinely confused why my teammate thought that was going to be a bump attempt. Like, honestly, just play the rebound. Like, it's a guy standing stationary in the goal as I'm getting a flick. Like, it's probably going to go over the net, and if it does, then you can just get the rebound. I don't know why we're full sending into that. I don't know. I both kind of get what he's going for, because like if I flick it a little lower and then went for the flick, then so there's a possibility that that turns into something a bit more, I don't know, constructive, but yeah, I'm just gonna hit that to the sideline. He's gonna be able to catch that, but it's fine. Kind of a heavy touch. I just want teammate to go for the first one. Nice. This Yez guy is like, or whatever his name is, Yaz. He's gotten a couple of good touches. I think he's like been wall dashing and resetting and whatnot, so not a bad player, but I will say he does give off very much I'm an angry 13-year-old energy, and so therefore I don't want to lose to him. That's insane hater energy. Okay. Okay, tap. Oh. Sure. That was a good touch. Unfortunately, we lost. Oh. These guys go from like barely competent air dribbles to like suddenly going off the ceiling and getting like a really good, nice setups, and it's always so confusing when you play these types of teams. Ooh, I wanted a bump on the delay. Quick touch, a little heavy. Nice. Okay, that's fine. Nice. That's actually a really weird touch for him. Ooh, back post. Go, no! Teammate, hit it across, hit it across, hit it across. Oh, never mind. Okay, nice. Wow, cringe. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna start the stream a lot earlier, and then I just kept getting sidetracked by stuff. Jeffrey. Hello, Jeffrey. I'm also a Jeffrey. Hello, Hamilton Gilpin. Bonk. Wait, what color am I? Oh. I thought that was my teammate for a second. I was like, wait, I thought it was on orange. Oh, that was a good take. Got a little too low on it though. Not gonna lie, that was my greedy ass trying to go for a weird angle. That was a stupid one. That was a stupid one, dude. Yeah, Bobby's like, wow. Like that, you did not mean to do it like that. I didn't mean to get underneath it to like scoop, but I didn't expect it to be like that. Ah, that's a shame. That might be abandoned, dude. Okay, might be a goal. Nice. Well done, teammate. Well done. Oh, Jerry, see after your BRB. Oof, not a good kickoff. I need to start remembering how to do my speed flipping in slightly opposite direction. For some reason, I'm really bad at one of the diagonals. Oof. Not gonna lie, I thought that was the move. And honestly, it was if I hit that slightly, what's the word? Well, even remotely decent. Ooh. Thought I'd play the bounce. Oh, do it to him? Do it to him? Okay. Zach. Is his name Zach, I'm assuming? Saucy. We need to keep that one closer. Yeah, my bad. I was trying to get it all. I thought that bounce is going to be a little bit further, so I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to get that soft touch and I'm going to get the side boost and all that, and then I missed the touch, and I'm like, oh, well, I just screwed it up. Everything down the drain up to that point. I should be fine on that. Okay. I didn't expect to chow that, but that's fine. Trying to play that's like a brainless twos player. That's my new mission in twos chat, is to learn how to just get after the ball more aggressively. Focus on recovery over everything, basically. Ooh. I want to force 50. He had a much better angle than I did. What's my time zone? I'm in the US Central Time. We're just going to put that straight up. Ooh, it's a goal if you want it. He's too far away. That's fair. I should be able to get that demo at least. Okay, cool. Okay. Bonk. Just trying to get in the way there. Ooh, yeah, that's a really good fake. Honestly, I was kind of waiting for teammate to go. I don't really know what he was waiting for on this. Honestly, the first time he gets that touch, I feel like he probably just full send. He kind of gives away what he's doing, at least from his angle. No hook shot, sad. Oh no. Oh, never mind. All right, kind of an awkward touch, but that's fine. It should be all teammate. Oh, you. Ooh, I hate everything about that. He got a bad touch, but he got to nick me on the corner there. Ah, wow, that bounce was a lot farther out than I thought it would be. I was like, okay, I think I have enough boost to be able to get like a clean approach, but should have approached that better. That's a giveaway on Fort. Dang. Okay. Oof, you are useless. All right, well, on Fort. Don't really understand the logic of turning around when you're on 0 boost. I think he thought I was leaving that boost despite the fact that I was directly on top of it. Not sure why he thought that would be available. Bonk. All right, see you, Jerry. Hand's a little cold right now. Maybe got to turn down the AC. We'll see. We'll see if they don't warm up a little bit. All right, well, I insulted my teammate last game. Let's see if he beats me this time. Okay. No, dude, you gotta stop doing that. I thought I had a different timing, so I was like, that's gonna bounce right after I get there, and it was actually before. So I had to deal with ball rolling off a different angle. Ugh. Not touch I wanted. Oh, I'm not reading these bounces well at all, dude. Yeah, it's kickoff. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Things to fix, chat. Okay, I was about to say, like, you are in a situation where I almost guarantee I have a bump on you, so I'm just gonna let it roll. Such a bummer. I mean, it happens. You just gotta take kickoff better. All right, he just gave up the goal. Bang. Teammate didn't get under it. It's fine. I was playing for a 50 because I saw he was there. Teammate, ooh. Just getting underneath that. Teammate, you do not need to chase that. Good save. Okay. Yeah, I was like, that should be in. Okay, cool. I was like, Zach has no boost, I can tell. He's just lingering around, so we're gonna top shelf for that one. Sorry, teammate. I'm being a little too ball chasey right now, and I can tell it's probably a very weird for teammate, so I'm gonna stop doing that. I like chasing just because it's occasionally like someone will stop too early and it'll just screw him up. But I feel like with teammate, he's kind of probably reacting to me, and so therefore he's like, oh, wait. Ooh, that's a good immediate challenge out of that dish. Go in, dude. You're not real. Ugh. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, didn't mean to hit it that hard, but that's fine. He doesn't know I have nothing. You're also not real, teammate? You're also not real, buddy! There's only one option that can happen! It's gonna bounce on the corner! Why are you right up my butthole? What is happening? Buddy, just back up like 3 feet and it's fine. Everyone in this rank, it's like they temporarily get teleported back to Diamond 3. All right, speaking of, that was pretty bad. Okay, I'll bet that was pretty bad on me, so I shouldn't be saying that. But hey, I am part of this rank, so therefore everyone does get teleported, including me. I thought that bounce, admittedly, was gonna be a slightly different angle. And you know what? I just learned a valuable lesson about empathy, because my teammate thought the same thing last play, except mine was a much harder read. Ooh, yeah, you saw me in front of you, and you still hit it at me, but I didn't expect you to hit it right at me. Okay. I hesitated because I was like, he'd go immediately on that. And then he didn't go immediately. I'm like, oh, I guess he's not going to go immediately. And then he goes. That's the story of so much of GC2. Yes. Ooh, you went for that. Sure. I was just in the way. I like it. Kick overs are a bummer unless you get them too. I mean, you're not wrong. Teammate, don't go. Okay, I heard a jump behind me and I was like, oh god. Ooh, you actually got really a lot of height on that. Okay, I did not read that, my bad. That was bad. I didn't think you'd lose that. All right, well, unfortunately, I can't play anymore twos if I lose to that guy I just was with. I can't insult a guy and then lose against him. That's not how it works. I have to self-exile myself from that game mode as I warm up. And then we'll be back to get back our Mummer. Let me check on the AC. My hands are still kind of cold. Don't want to cope with that too much longer. Ugh. Getting kind of too far around it on some of these. Oof. I do not feel good on the sticks right now. I don't know what's going on. I'm like fully rested. Had a good meal. Literally zero reason I should be having this much suckage, but I guess we'll see. Oof. Just in case. Oof. Approached it a little too direct. Okay, get a little back wall pinch. Unfortunately, I'm out, so teammate has to get that. Nice. Ooh, and he almost had the extension as well. That's fine. Okay, Mike with a pre-flip. Nice, that's rigged. Oh, that's also rigged? You guys getting all the reads. Okay. It's a classic West Coast server. We got Grand Canyon University and then Bolton, who also played on a West Coast college. Bang. Back post. We love it. Thanks. If it's in. Almost found a way. Maybe overcooked that one. As in, over-prepared it. Sometimes you don't want to overcomplicate some attacks. You just kind of want to have stuff happen. Oh. That was almost really funny. I knew there was a guy there, so I kind of wanted to slow it down, see what happened there. All right, put in the placement because I know Mike was there. Nice. God, I love playing against with fast players. Nice dunk. I can get back, Bolton. Perfect. Oh, God, it's so sexy when people actually attack the ball. Hell yeah. Things we love to see, chat. I figured they'd probably be slightly over. Okay, spawn. Spawn? There it is. You played that read? You're insane, dude, I'm sorry. Oh, whoa, I missed all the pads going into the middle. That's really funny. I was like, wait, why am I not adjusting? I grabbed one pad and was like, peace. That's funny. All right, not meant to be a pass. I was just trying to lift it, but I jumped too early, so. All right. See, chat, that's what it's all about. You love some threes. Love some threes. It's so funny that I've changed so many of my presets. I have like 2 Octane presets in all like 50 of my frickin' preset classes. Surprisingly a lot of Fenk in there. Oh. Alright, good. Qs are not bad in threes, so it looks like we can get at least a halfway decent number of games in. The worst is when I'm like, all right, I'm not warmed up enough for twos, let's play some threes, and then threes Qs are like 70 minutes long. Those are always the most tragic. What? Did not expect that. Ooh, no pinch? That's a pinch. That's a really tough read, which is why he doesn't have it. Haha! From the blind side. I don't think that's a goal, though. Huh? I'm just shooting that because I figured hot stuff might not be prepared for me shooting it because it would be not a good idea to shoot it. Okay, teammates aren't bad, but they are a little playing 2v2 and 3v3-ish. They're kind of just going for stuff because they assume they probably need to versus, like, you know, take inventory of where everyone's positioned. Always kind of a scary teammate to play with because you'll have some double commits that kind of jump scare you. That's nice. I'm just playing a low 50. Or just not getting 50 at all. Okay. Hey, Taco, what's your danger level today? I would say like a 3 or 4 right now. We're not super dangerous right now. We're trying to work our way back up. Hopped on 2, very, very mild. One could argue completely gringo style. Like no spice at all. It'd be so much hotter if you threw that one to the backboard. Okay. How you doing, Sergeant Blaze? Oh, that was a really bold recovery by that guy. Oh, I tried to put it right into his path. Done for it. Good double, Aaron. Nice attack. I'm just gonna pop that. Oh, wow, he actually played my pop. He like single jumped in place on the near post. I shouldn't have hooked into that. That's fine. That works. I'm just gonna go straight into the middle for that. Yep, and that's why. Wait, I'm just gonna block. Yeah, I'm gonna get out. I think teammate was like, wait, hold on, does he fall out on that? Nice. Oh, he was waiting exact for that. That might be a goal. Never mind, good save, all right. Love the pre-jump, Aaron. Love the pre-jump, actually. Joker's probably gonna get that. That's a giveaway. He doesn't have a double. I'm gonna hit it across. I was kind of hoping something would be there, but not surprised that they weren't. I'm gonna get closer because he faked the first one, which means he doesn't have the momentum for the second. We're gonna fake that low, and then pinch. Oh, I thought I could get it across, or tap the ball on the sidewall. Taco, agree. What? Just the concept of a taco, do I agree with it? I mean, yeah, sure. I like tacos. Cool. Oh, I got a little bit further up than that. Yeah, my reads are still loading, chat. I could tell a couple times of going up for something. I'm like, wait, hold on, that's not the read I should have gotten. I'm just gonna assume he doesn't get that. Nice. Ooh, I wanted him to fake that. It looked like he was rolling around on it for a sec. This is a dangerous, and okay, we're good. Good one by teammate and a goal. All right, cool. Wow, I got away with that one. I should not have rotated all the way across. I was just trying to play aggressive, but then we all were in a line. You never want to be in like a line one way or the other when you're rotating up on offense. You always want to be a little bit more triangular. So I just realized in that moment, I'm like, oh wait, I didn't realize all of us were up. I thought our second guy was like still chilling. All right, that should be a double straight down. Oh, I was trying to spike that as much as possible because I don't want to put it across because that's where all the defenders are waiting for the clear. That's even your real name? No. It's originally the Hazard Burrito, but Danger Taco tests better across different demographics. Are you kidding me with that? I'm so sorry, teammates. Okay. Oh. Is Polo your real name? There's a really bad B movie from the 1970s called The Land That Time Forgot, and I believe there's a character who belongs to a race called Polu. They're like Neanderthals or something. Taka, you're a trash caster. Perk is better. You know it. Getting the motivation. I don't know, you tell me. Considering you're named after a race of characters in a movie that's horrible from the 1980s, I'm gonna say yeah, I think your parents were a fan of that movie. And they were like, you know, we're gonna name him Polu, after the dumbest version of the Neanderthal race in the land that time forgot. Yeah, that's right, your parents hated you. You got popped out of that womb and they were just like, yeah, we're gonna name you stupid. Actually, I don't think it's Polu. I think it's Stolu, Galu, and something else. Of course you know that. Yep, I do. The only way you're a trash caster is if you're Glad brand, because I'm always happy to see you casting. Well, the thing is, I'm super confident lately. I personally think I've had 2 very good casts on CRL lately, so if anyone's tuned in there and they say I'm trash, then I would love to see what a good caster looks like, if that's like the worst thing they've ever seen. People just trying to rage bait. But the thing is, you can't rage bait me if they're genuine. You can't rage bait someone who's genuinely confident, you know? Hello, Purr. Zig, how you doing? Good sip there. Send you a video of Charlie randomly talking over to Moist gameplay. Bro, that man was brutal behind the scenes. I'm sure Charlie's a good dude, but like for the esports side, he's like a competitive guy. Apparently he was like actively trash talking his roster on his team stream at one point. Also, as soon as his team leaves, he just like ends the stream, just like hard cuts it. Apparently his stream like got like the most abrupt ending ever during the Fioria Moist series. And everyone was just like, oh dang, he's out. He's out of here. Oh, speaking of. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I think he's like, this is kind of the thing about creator-led orgs. People keep saying Hercules is better. Like, okay, yeah, like she is. She's an RLCS. I helped train her up. Nice. Okay. On the site, I never seen people to introduce. I'm not gonna lie, like, I do believe that people are saying Hercules is better because they're trying, because they think because they are fragile teenagers who hate seeing women in any esports event, that I would believe that to be an insult. Despite the fact that I'm friends with Herc, and I helped, you know, do VOD reviews and help her on her casting journey. So like, I don't know why they're gonna think I'm like, oh, what? As a man, I'm offended at being compared to a woman. Like, no. It's kind of like how like insecure, like teenagers who are terrified of the idea of being perceived as gay if they're not, perceive being called gay or something being called gay as like a thing to fear, you know? Like in their mind, it's a big insult. So therefore for everybody, it's a big insult. Whereas like if you said like, hey, we like Hercules better than you, I'd be like, okay. But in their mind, they're like, oh, that's gonna piss him off. And I'm like, well, it's because you have zero idea of how the world actually thinks and works. Oh, he's gonna be terrified at the idea of being called gay. No, I'm good, buddy, it doesn't really matter. Okay. Ah, man, I saw him a little late on that. Chez, you could have gone. Got underneath that because I wanted to lob it over the first guy. Zolfied would have been better off if he didn't flip. That's fine. Nice shiz. Then again, I'm pretty sure the average age of RLCS stream viewer is lower than Twitch TOS minimum. I mean, maybe. You're getting beat by a girl, ha, got you. Yeah, exactly, like that's kind of what it is. I like how instead of thanks in the quick chat, Ches typed out thanks. It's funny. The sick goal explode in the Sonic one? Oh yeah. Flexing and being able to use text chat again? Oh yeah. It's kind of a big deal. That's an absurd goal. I'm sorry. Can you not use it on console or anything, Zig, or something like that? Dude, these guys are so 13-year-old coded. Bro's trying to drop the N-word, but like the slightly newer version of spelling out stuff. And then he's self-censoring the word poo, I think, in a message. So you're threatening using the word poo, but you're also dropping, I don't know. Just full commit, buddy. Just drop a slur so you can get auto-banned. Come on. Take the mod hammer to the chin. Oh, I'm in rug. Oh, they're flexing that. Okay. I mean, it was kind of weird not having it in the game. It had to a lot of trash talk. Today censoring poo, tomorrow committing war crimes. Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, it's Nunky. Been a while since I've seen that man. Man. I'm not gonna lie, chat. We're playing pretty mid right now. Hey chat, I'm gonna say something controversial, okay? And by controversial, I mean I think it's actually the majority opinion, so therefore not controversial at all. Is anyone else just like not excited anymore for the last season of Stranger Things? Like, I didn't know if it was possible, but it's literally been so long that I don't care. Like, I don't care anymore. Like, it's actually at a point where I'm like, if it never got a conclusion, I'm like, whatever. Oh, you guys lagged? Well, I'll repeat it for anyone who lagged. Yeah, I just don't care to see the conclusion of Stranger Things anymore. They keep hyping up like, oh, the final season, it's here, it's coming, blah, blah, and I'm like, I'm good. Like, it's been like 17 years since that last season. I literally don't even remember the last year. I think I was living in Chicago at the time that last season came out. Season 3. My hot take is that it should have ended after season 1. I think they kind of nailed it, and everyone was like, but Will coughed up the slug. Don't you want to see the conclusion? No, I think it's actually kind of cool. It's like a Twilight Zone episode. It's like, oh, look, you didn't truly get rid of it. Oh, and that's it. It would have been a cool little story. I think everyone would have been like, wow, what if, like, blah, blah, blah. And I don't think the lore that they've expanded on is the worst thing ever. The thing is the reason why season 1 claps really hard is that the Duffer Brothers knew really well how to make a horror film work by never showing the monster until you absolutely need to. I think a lot of people forget that like monsters aren't scary once you show them full on. You have to give the audience's brain and subconscious ability to like fill in what would be spookiest, or ooh, what's that gonna be? When it's a shape in the shadows, when it's just a growl in the dark or whatever, you know? Like all that stuff is spooky. And I feel like when you watch season 1, you have no idea what a Demogorgon is. You have no idea if it's gonna even look like a Demogorgon. You just get little bits and pieces, you get security, surveillance footage, whatever, like all that nonsense. But you don't actually know what it looks like. But then in later seasons, you're just seeing Demodogs and Demogorgons and the frickin' Mind Wreath guy or whatever. I forget what they call him. The Mind Flayer. And it's just after a while, like I'm not interested because I'm like, yeah, those are like, I guess they kind of look spooky, but I'm like, I don't know. I thought it was a lot more spooky in season 1. And yeah, there's some cool moments and the acting's good and stories like whatever. But I don't know. I mean, it's been so long. We're gonna have these kids in high school and they're what, like, all the actors are like their late 20s or whatever. Like, I don't know. You should make a movie? Sure, yeah, why not? Yeah, give me money, Hollywood. I'll definitely spend it well. I'm an auteur. I know what people want. Nothing is tension or psychological based, which is why, like, yeah, when you have like a movie like this, it stops becoming like an edgy, like spooky 80s horror flick homage, and it becomes kind of this weird sci-fi fantasy thing, which doesn't really work the same because in my mind, this movie is kind of based off of like really interesting dynamic ideas. And they come back occasionally. Like the last season that we saw showing kind of like the backstory of maybe where the Upside Down came from is pretty interesting, but it's getting like super cerebral and the world building is getting a little too out there in my mind. So I'm like, I don't know, like I'm kind of over it at this point. Especially because like, and I have to say, 11 doesn't have a power scale to her. So every season is like, oh no, 11's not powerful enough to stop this. How are we gonna stop this? And then it ends with 11 going, even harder than before, reaching the next level like a freaking Super Saiyan next level in Dragon Ball Z. And then suddenly, oh, she destroyed the enemy. And it's like, okay, cool, but like, I need something new. Like, it's been 4 seasons of that. Every person has been defeated by 11 going, ah! Ah! It's going Super Saiyan. And I'm like, I kind of need them to come up with a new way of actually taking it away. Because that's an interesting creating thing. If you started the season by basically explaining, oh, hey, 11 is not going to be able to defeat this monster, it'd be like, oh, cool. Now they have to figure out something else. Like, that would be such an interesting writing prompt. But until they actively do that, it's like, this isn't interesting to me. Sorry, I didn't mean to go on a Stranger Things rant. This is just one of the things about TV and extending a show out that always bothers me. Because I really want to love Stranger Things, but the longer the seasons go on, I'm just like, I see less and less of a reason for this to exist. Oh my god, dude. Dude, I'm so mid tonight. Okay. Hey, Zeshki, do you know if the players play on 360 or 240? RLCS lands are almost always 240 hertz. Oh my god! When's the next season plan to come out for RLCS? It's qual start mid-November. And slightly bigger bloody nose, yep. Oh. I didn't realize no one was challenging. I was like, okay. Oh, when's the next Rocket League season versus the new Stranger Things? I have no idea. I've started to see ads for it. Like, are you guys ready? There's also other things about Stranger Things I don't like about with the cast, but I'm not going to talk about that. Also, I'm going to spoil something about the latest season, so I'm going to give you guys about 4 seconds to cover your ears. GG Nuggy! I was about to say, I was like, hey, I haven't played with Nuggy in a while, let's go. But anyway, Hopper should have fucking died. Like, Hopper should be dead. Hopper should be deceased. He should be 100% in the ground, vaporized dust. I do not understand the point of bringing him back, especially when he hasn't learned a lesson. Like, the whole point of him in Joyce's storyline is, like, he's some disgruntled guy who's always solved every problem by, like, punching his way through it or whatever and just being the tough, gruff, whatever. And then he kind of just gets pissed with Joyce because she won't go on a date with him for, you know, pretty valid reasons, just getting over fucking Sean Astin getting murdered right in front of her. And I'm just like, yeah, makes sense. And instead of, like, somewhat softening and becoming, like, a better person, he kind of just pouts a bit until she just gives in and goes on a date with him, and then he dies. And then he comes back, and he still hasn't really changed as a person. And I'm like, what are we doing here? I want to see character growth. Anyway, this year brand standard things. There's nothing as strange. Standard things. How are we? Pretty good. I'm ranting about Stranger Things. And things I hate about in stories. Which is crazy because, like, David Harbour is, like, a very good actor. Like, I'm a fan of him, but they just have him playing such, like, a one-dimensional character 90% of the time. More CGI, yep. The hint that Will might be gay and in love with Finn, not Finn, what's his name? Mike, is kind of like an interesting little thing they threw into last season. And honestly, that's one of the only character-related things I liked about that season. I was like, oh, okay, that's an interesting twist. Like, that's like another subtopic, like, kind of like story thread that's kind of interesting. Also explores, like, you know, being gay in the 80s is probably, like, a pretty ridiculous thing to go through on top of the fact the world's ending. But, yeah, the... Jonathan was also, like, ruined as a character, I feel like, in that season. Just kind of pothead. I'm just like, okay, cool. Words and stories are for losers. Kung Fu and explosions are for winners. It's spoken like a true Michael Bay producer. Whoa, that's a pinch. Hey, it's Shu! I'm gonna invite Shu after this chat. All right. And by after this, I mean right now. Shu, 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 Shu. We got this read? Hell yeah! Let's go! Ding. That was not in, but okay. Oh, I assumed that was going to be a clear, and it's a giveaway, and port. If I went back, maybe that would have been dealt with. I didn't expect us to give it away. What happened here? Okay, not ideal, but okay. Either way. That's why we don't assume teammates have everything in this rank. Yes, pinchant. You have a penchant for pinchanting it. All right, buddies, we gotta get things into ship shape. Man, that was very hard to read the ceiling on. I don't know why. I just completely lost that in the sauce. Hello? Hello? Teammate, we had a wide open and we missed? That completely threw me off. I was like, wait, why are we not touching that? All right, well, we've thrown away our 2-goal lead on Fort. Oh no, Stealth, you're so fat. Stem my boost. All right, guys, we've done it again. We've double committed on a ball that was wide open. Let's go. Gamer. Hello, Jack. That's actually a really good touch. That's a really good touch, 11-teen. Well done. Wait. Oh, he just gave me the shot. I faked that, and he literally dove wide of my initial touch. If I just shot that straight, that's a goal. That's a wild. Oh, I love how I saved that, and how did I dunk you? Yeah, I don't know. She got the worst touch ever, and then flew off to the side, and then I hit it into him. That's wild. Hello, Musa. Hello, Blur. Cool. Okay, we got that. That guy was not intimidated at all. He didn't turn around at all. Okay. Oof, get that a little farther than I thought. It's okay. We weren't winning that anyway. The autumnal jazz I'm listening to has elevated me. Good to know you. Oh. Don't let's distract you from Pokemon Go being a huge data mining operation. I mean, yeah, right? What exactly is it about data mining? Is just like location data? Sounds great to me, says UV Blur. Yeah, he's fine with it. He wants to be data mined. They only have another game was the exact same thing. I mean, if we should be teaching kids anything nowadays, is if the app is free, then the product is you. Wait, now 2 other games have the same? Sure. Is there Emoji Stopper on Twitch? Hey, Musa, if you try to find that out, we're going to ban you forever. Please do not just spam emojis constantly. The reason it's on YouTube is because YouTube does that all the time. I thought it was kidding. This song's kind of a banger on the drop on Twitch, so I'm going to blast this a little bit. Ingress was Niantic game out for basically years. It was basically just Pokemon Go on top of what? On top of what? I can't see Luther without seeing Idris Elba. Honestly, I like Luther. Also a big fan of Andy Serkis as a villain. Love that guy. Many times I'm thinking, that person will touch it. Nope. That person will touch it. Nope. Is Song Request on? It's on in the sense that I will put it on, but yeah, for some reason my Spotify keeps getting disconnected from the bot I use for song requests to automatically be logged, so I'm just gonna have to manually do it. Excited for the World Cup? No, I hate the idea of World Cup. Well, I was excited because I live in Dallas and some of the games are nearby, but then I checked those prices for World Cup tickets and it makes me want to vomit. I don't know what it would take me to buy a World Cup ticket, but it certainly wouldn't be winning the lottery, probably. Frickin' nosebleed seats are like $2,000. Like, absolutely not, dude. Wow, do we want to touch the ball? I would love that. Same idea, attack and defending nodes. Basically, Pokestops being it was a bit more complex, kind of fun, but Pokemon Go just built in the skeleton that entire game. I mean, good. They're smart for marketing like that. I mean, at the end of the day, Pokemon Go was good because it got everyone outside, and it was like, it was communal, and that everyone was like talking about locations and sharing, oh, there's a Snorlax over there, or there's a blah, blah, blah over there, and everyone's running out. So I feel like that was a really good thing for gaming, because it both gets people outside, but it also builds community. That's pretty rare. So you know what? I'm fine with all the data mining. They only made a Wizard World one. Pokemon Go reskinned as Harry Potter. I mean, they have a winning formula. They're like, why not? All they gotta do is just change the UX and UI a little bit. They have a turf version of Pokemon Go. I'm leaving you now. All right, bye, Salah. Have a good night. Oh, hello, Finn. Yeah, I just had to take 50 on that. Oh no. Don't say bye and then you have a literal eternal viewer? That's true. Really threw on that one. Wait, have a reset? Oh, Debbie. Yeah, I try to get a bit more above it. That's fine. That's fine. You missed! Yeah, get scored on, idiot. Ugh. JK rolling in the deep? Sure. Rolling in the deep. I don't think I've ever truly understood that lyric anyway. Because if any pop song that has like a lyric like that, it's pretty easy. Like if the 1975, 99% of the time, it's like heroin, you know? Like you know what it's about. Hey, this song's kind of vague. It's probably about heroin. Genius.com, and yeah, it's about heroin. But I don't know if Adele was a heroin addict. You know, just a hot take on that one. I don't know if she was ever on the fence. Nope. "99-Inch Nails" song, also about heroin. Song's about an underage girl doing the Emma Stone. That's a big thing. Any Weird Al song, weirdly enough, also about heroin. Anyone who disagrees is a prude. Just doesn't get it. Whereas Amy Winehouse song surprisingly not about heroin, just made because of heroin. Yeah, she's like, you know what, this is the way I make my songs. It doesn't mean I have to make a song about it, you know? Rehab? No, that was when she blew out her knee. That was when she blew out her knee and she had to go to physical rehab. Can't watch that movie in good conscience. Total mystery by me? Yeah, it's okay. I mean, it's hard to interpret song lyrics sometimes. The moment she mentioned calisthenics and her trainer Brian, I knew that's what it was about, physical training. Oh, you know what I found out in the world of petty news chat? So my cousin is a doctor of physical therapy, and her brother is a chef, like a high-end chef. And they have this step kid that entered the photo of the picture, who apparently is like, he has like a massive inferiority complex with his step siblings, because you know, yeah. And they're out the way just being like, oh, yeah, she's a doctor, but like, not like a real doctor. Like, oh, you help people stretch. Ooh. Meanwhile, dude, guys, get rid of this. This man is a gas station attendant. And I'm like, there's nothing wrong with that. But like, why are you so, like, it's, and the best part is like, my cousins are like good people. They're not like, oh, well, you wouldn't understand, real job. Oh, I work at a blah, blah, blah. I'm a high status. But no, they're just like chill people. And the fact that this guy is just like, apparently every time they've ever had a conversation, I'm hearing these stories from my other family, he's just like going out of his way to be like, yeah, well, actually, have you considered that you're actually useless and no one likes you? And just like, all right. Is it credential checking doctors? Yes. So I'm like, again, nothing wrong with being a gas station attendant. Like, that's a job that we all need in society. But at the same time, let's not act like you're, you know, it just feels weird that like he's acting pretentious and looking down on a doctor and like a high-end like 5-star chef type thing, you know? It's just such a weirdly, and SNL even has like a whole skit about that, where it's like Austin Butler is like some like neuroscientist or whatever, or some physicist discovering like dark matter stuff, and his brother is like some burnout who's like trying to act like what he's doing isn't impressive. And I'm like, this is literally an SNL skit that you're doing right now, except you think you're the hero. He probably watches that skit and he's like, man, that other brother is making a lot of good points. We're legally not allowed to pump our own gas. Yeah, New Jerseyans don't know how to. The doctor visited me in Texas, and I asked him, yo, could you pump the gas? And he just immediately spilled it all on the floor. He was literally like pouring the gas on top of my car because he thought that that was like the way to do it. Kind of like it just absorbs into the car. And then I realized, yeah, he has never witnessed someone fill up gas. And then he never even got to learn driving cross country because he drives electric. So just a lot of issues there. A lot of gaps in knowledge your parents got to fill in. Oh. I could have gone for that. Okay, it's giveaway noise. Is there any training or seminar required to pump gas? No, you just do it. Like being forklift certified. I am gas station certified, dude. Gas station attendant drives electric? No, I'm talking to the doctor. Although what the doctor does for his real job is it's like the banking sector's version of a gas station attendant. This simile needs a lot of work. Oh. Cool. That's not a shot. Wait, we're losing? I could have sworn we're winning. Oh boy. Yeah, that would happen. Unfortunate. Nice. Well, Massimo. I have no clue, but I have to assume the company that employs them as a video to watch, like, press red button if fire. Oh. Watch me. Ah. Not gonna lie, I honestly did not expect you to get that flick that cleanly. No, I didn't get above it. Sure. The creative touches coming in from blue. There's no way, Aaron. You're the greatest player alive. But it's such like a horrible touch and he still had like 70 boost to make up for it. Didn't think that guy would whiff. I was not prepared for that. That's fine. Yes, Shu. Hard shot, but he can do it. Masi, don't dive. Ooh. It's fine, I bonked him. Jamasi. Yes, no. Michael Bay Aaron. Oh. Oh. Well, that bump accelerated that ball more than I thought it would. That was pretty embarrassing that we just lost against those guys. I'm not gonna lie. We were kind of pooping on them the entire game. Cringe. It's only dangerous if there's enough not people wasting oxygen around. That's not how what he meant. Speaking of AA Rogers, anyone see the Unk Bowl? I think they call it the Icy Hot Bowl, which I thought was really funny, between Aaron Rodgers and Joe Flacco. Kind of a banger game. Yeah, the official NFL YouTube named it the Icy Hot Bowl, and that was super funny to me. I'm not gonna lie though, like they still got they can chuck it. The memes though of the memes though of Joe Flacco showing Jake Browning on the sideline the strategy of throw the ball to Jamar Chase, and it's like the meme of Drake like Browning going. It's just like, yeah. Turns out if you just consistently throw it to one of the best receivers in the league over and over, he's gonna get a lot of yards. Valid strategy of throwing to T. Higgins and Jamar Chase as much as possible. It's in a photo of the Night King when you go to the end of the photo. Rogers, my friend, who's a Steelers fan with the caption, Corporate wants you to find the difference. I mean, Rogers is what, like 42? Who is the oldest player in NFL history? I'd have to think it's Brady. He played until he was what, like 44? Or maybe was it just like 41 or 42? I forget. We're too practically ancient. I mean, from a sport. Oh my God! Shu with the read. Look at him go. Oh, look at the waterfall. Oh, oh. That's pretty. Oh no. Yeah, be careful, Zig. You're one strong wind away from completely blowing away like dust. I know I officially got to an old age when someone was like, what would you do if you won the lottery? My very first thing was, oh man, I could pay off my debt. And I always think that's such a boring answer, but like, it's true. That's the very first thing I would do. I'm like, oh cool, I can pay off debt. I feel like as a kid, your first thought would be like, I'm gonna buy a freaking Lambo. I'm gonna buy a mansion. I'm gonna buy a freaking private island with my goddamn face on it or whatever. But it's like, no, it's like, my first thing was just like the boring one. Well, first of all, I'd call an accountant to make sure I'm budgeting enough for taxes. F that, what's a fun thing you'd buy? By saying most of my debt? Yeah, yeah, can't pay off all of it. It might be me breaking wind. The sphincter is a fragile instrument as age comes in. Oh, somebody just whiff. It really is funny to me that there are still some people who are like, look at lab-grown diamonds, but they've been so brainwashed by like years of marketing that they're like, nah, but the thing is, I still want cruelty-based diamonds. Like, how am I supposed to enjoy my diamond ring if I don't know that people suffered to mine it? It's like, that was something that was apparently going around my hometown, my mom was telling me, that apparently one of her old coworkers did that. Where they said something about like, oh, this girl gave back her diamond ring and was like questioning, like said like she's taking back her yes for proposal because she found out the ring was like not a blood diamond and it was a lab-grown diamond. So instead of spending like $30,000 in this ring, it was like literally like $4,000. It was like such an immense discount. And I'm like, that's crazy that we've literally created a diamond that's basically like the exact same thing as a real diamond, but people are still just like, ah, but I want people to suffer for it. And I'm like, yo, low key, just lie to her. Just tell her, yeah, it's sure, it was 30,000. I mean, fuck it. That's what we need to hear. You didn't know. Huh? That's insane. That's actually insane that he got that with 0 touches on my car. Just matrixed that around me. My DB target I wanted to afford, dude. That's literally like also low key like what I answer nowadays. Like, oh, what are you excited? What's gonna be your first big purchase in this new job you're doing? And I'm like, dude, literally just paying off my debt. Like I have debt that's been hanging over my head for a bit. The fact that I actually can make enough potentially soon that I'll be able to actually save up, it's kind of lit. If esports is still going at the same rate as last year, I'd be balling out right now, but. You know, it's also in this world, anthrax. That's a good point. Ryzen. Classic Data Taco chat, bringing up Ryzen and anthrax. It's about being from the earth. The person who gave this defense also has a bunch of different stones and minerals around the house, though. I guess, dude, but that's stupid. Oh. All right, Shu says BRB. Real diamonds are better because they have imperfections. I'm sure we could find a way to imperfect lab-grown diamonds. Just throw them in the washer and dryer. Just let them clunk around. I'm sure they have some form of thing that does that, that literally just scratches them up for you. Or just like set a seed, you know? And be like, yo, slightly randomize all of these different arcs in this diamond. That's not how diamonds work. It is. You know how diamonds, if you just roll them around enough time, they just erode? That's how it works. Conley found stuff that scratches diamond. I mean, yeah. Just make a harder diamond. Like, it's not rocket science. Holy crap. Just press carbon together harder. And then to scratch that diamond scratching diamond, you guessed it, press the carbon together even harder. Like chat, like it's like we already discovered the formula. I don't know why you guys are trying to like reinvent stuff. To unlock the singularity. Yeah, and then you just gotta go to the Hadron Collider and then be like, hey, I'm gonna need a really strong diamond. Oh, you mean the one that scratches diamonds that scratch diamonds? No, I'm talking about the one that scratches the diamonds that scratch the diamond scratcher diamonds. Oh my god. And then suddenly we have the BBC reporting, well, large black hole seemed to have opened up outside in northern Sweden. And we're like, shit. Yes, the diamondest of diamonds. Switzerland but close? Oh, I thought it was in Sweden. Either way. They both have an S and a W in vowels. Oh. Let's call that a pass. Side up, howdy. Do I smell threes? I hope not. I just cleaned. Whatever, nerd. Teacher between swastika and oh my gosh. Chat, I get it, alright? Vowels do matter, chat. That's your lesson for today. It's like that famous meme of like, commas matter. There's a difference between let's eat, comma, grandma, and let's eat, grandma. I live in the US, I live in denial. Wow, that's a really heavy touch. The thing is about treatment in Switzerland is when they give you candy, it's guaranteed to be a Toblerone. Oh. I have to find out how to make super diamonds? Damn, I gave away my $1 billion idea. Such an idiot, huh? We're being a little chasey right now. Wow, that's a pinch. Zach, thank you for the 50 bits. About to make it rain in the gumball machine. Whoa. I'm trying to imagine what making it rain in the gumball machine would sound like. All those gumballs just fall on the ground. How much do you think a gumball would bounce on a tile floor of a mall before it would break? Or would you think the shell is too hard to break? No, that's crazy. Sounds like a question for AI. The day I go to AI for my first question instead of asking my friends around me so we can estimate our guesses, it's the day I get put in the ground. Four feet 3 inches. That oh, figure slipped halfway through that. Ivan! I said that like a sitcom dad. Ivan, you get down here, young man. You didn't go for that aerial? According to Gemini? Yeah, but what about a Taurus? I don't trust Geminis with facts. And that's your astrology joke of the day. Oh, what? Oh, I'm a Taurus? Oh, I'm learning. I'm a Saggy. It's kind of crazy how many women I've dated in STEM who like actively do care a lot about astrology. I always thought that was kind of interesting. It's funny because like a decent number of them were just like, oh yeah, I read that stuff, but I'm not like super into it. But then meanwhile they meet someone and then they're like, oh, when were you born? And then they're told them and they're like, oh, that makes sense. And you're like, bro, you're hating all these Pisces for what? Yeah, that meme is so funny, dude. Because I got asked that, like, do you know exactly what time of day you were born? And I was like, uh-oh. Sorry for being late. It's okay, Carson. I mean, you're going to be banned permanently, but yeah, it's fine. Mall floor material and drop height, all this make for difficult question. Given the typical resilience of a dense rounded object, it would likely take many drops, perhaps dozens or even over 100 from typical standing height into a hard floor. Okay, that's pretty durable for a gumball, I'm not going to lie. Oh, it's super funny. Nightbot got Zig. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that word. No one uses that except freaking old people chat. Hopefully everyone on Twitch is enjoying my K-pop Demon Hunters song in the playlist right now. How demure, yep. Carson, you're fine. You don't have to apologize for coming to a stream not at the beginning of it. It's not end of the world. You watched my 4v4 video uploaded today? Good. Good to know. Apologize with an S. Bro, that's a Z in there. Otherwise, it's saying apologize. Unless you're some UK disgusting speller. Yeah, I don't know why that command breaks for just that one. Wait, Crow? Sure. All right, guys, we're gonna chug some nuts, all right? Nah, come bonk him. Whoop. I got entered into a tournament next week, chat. So I'm trying to actually get my 3s hours up. Make sure I can be as sharp as possible for it. 'Cause I'll be damned if I don't come away with a decent amount of money for that tournament. Damn. I thought it was gonna be a pretty easy tournament. And then I started looking at the other players, and there's a lot of really good players in it, and I'm like, damn it. So I guess we'll see. Hey, so out. Aye, that's unfortunate. Not chugging. Shouldn't be going that wide. It's fine. Not gonna lie, thought that was post. That was a close one. I would have been so sad if that one just posted and then somehow deflected across. So remember me. Hello, Crib. You're like crepe, but B. Oh, that's a good touch. Oh no! I inhaled some of the peanut salt. Almost died. Stop by every 10 centuries. Feels like a too long of an estimate from you, but you know, who do I know? Or what do I know? I always forget my stream has been around since the fall of the Roman Empire. Wait, who bumped me? Should I enter the back rooms? Oh, he's a Tumblr kid, chat. I probably could have gone for that again, but I was like thinking to myself, maybe my teammates are on that. Oh, wait. Nice shoe, Colson. That's really hilarious. Isn't the whole point of the backrooms that you don't know how to get there? So wouldn't it kind of defeat the point if you entered the backrooms voluntarily? Nice save by that guy, wow. No. Ooh, Crow, I hate everything about what you just did there. Wait, we lost? This one was tied. Wait. Sad. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of embarrassing we're losing against these teams. They're like not hard opponents. Never been in the back rooms before? Missing out, dude. It's Travel and Leisure's #5 travel destination. My birthday taco. Cool, Kyle. What do you want? A cake? A song? Christ, dude. I'm kidding! Happy birthday, Kyle! Yo! Wait, turn 82? I believe you're my oldest viewer. I'm glad the retirement home has your internet on this late. Taylor Swift song age? 41? Man, really thought he would double that differently. What? What? That guy pre-jumped me and completely biffed it if it hit me. There's literally no reason for me to go for that. That was a very plat one type decision. I'm just kind of playing to play right now. Oh, my, it feels like a full party just because of how coordinated they are on these rotations. Oh, I'm sorry, Shu. I was slightly more ahead of where I thought he was, or he actually was. 25 is nice. I don't know, 22 for me is kind of the boring age, because, like, I would say 19 and 22 are kind of the boring... Actually, no. So, like, when you're growing up, you get a lot of cool ages. 15, you're able to get your first job. 16, you get your permit. 17, you're able to see R-rated movies by yourself. 18, you're a legal adult. Then 19 is nothing. 20 is, like, well, your 20s. 21 is legal drinking age. And then 22 through 24, kind of like whatever. And then 25, you get to legally rent a car and you get an insurance discount. Sad we don't get, like, more fun milestones. And you kind of fall off, yep. It does kind of make me sad that we've had this like weird like meme culture around getting older. Like, oh, you're an unk if you're 22, 23, 24. Because it's like, dude, I'm 30 and I still feel great. Like, I feel like as long as you just take care of yourself, like you're not gonna feel old. You're not gonna feel like you're falling apart. Also, life kind of opens up a bit more because you're able to grow into like yourself a bit more. I don't know. I felt like when I got older, I'd feel older, like both emotionally and like physically, but I really don't. And I feel like that's maybe just something it has to be exponentially, you know, gone through. So like, you don't know until you get there, which is fair. But like at the same time, I don't know. I just feel like it's this weird doomer thing of like, oh, my 20s are over. Basically, what's the point? It's like, I don't know, man. Like, it's not that bad. I don't really have anxiety over getting older. Man, I would be great if I stopped impulsively diving in on stuff that I knew I'm not gonna get. Yeah, for me, it didn't fall into place super well, but now I'm 30, approaching 31, and it's getting there.
6-1, 15-round tourney at the regional championship. Ended day 1 at 6-3. So frustrated.
I'm sorry about that. Oh, I thought he was doing something else. I have this itch on my freaking nose. I don't know what's going on. It's like a hair on my mustache like curled up and it's like tickling like the edge of my nostril. That's a really bad touch. You're dead! Shoot. Ooh, I almost got that. Played so poorly. Also, I'm in Houston. Hey, Houston. H-Town. We're good. No, if you lob that. What a way to lose! All right. I'm in Houston too. What the heck? Sada and String Daddy? Wow, I almost threw that. Shoot, you had me sweating for a sec. It's hot as heck here. It is the armpit of Texas, as many people have told me, because it's so humid. It's the heat of Texas combined with the humidity of Florida. feel like Dallas is like a decent balance in heat. Humidity's only like, I don't know, 40, 50% typically. I'm not queuing, what am I doing? Still getting used to the Dom. I am Ovapig. Noise. Zero boost redirect. One pad redirect. Oh no. Oh wait. Really just sitting back in his chair waiting for a way to come in and zig. I mean, and be able to do half of what keeps me feeling young. Yeah. All right, these guys are rotating aggressively, but so we had a counter going, but that's fair. Okay. Schubert? Off the ceiling? The donk? No. It's fine. Because Banff has that. And he's got the next one. And he's got one more. That actually would have been really sick if you actually passed it, but I don't think he trusted that I had the read, which is fair, but... Nice. Nice. That was the LaCroix passes, in that it vaguely resembles what it's intending to be. The best LaCroix joke I've ever heard to this day still is LaCroix sounds like you opened a bottle of seltzer, like you opened a can of carbonated water, and then someone shouted the name of a fruit from the other room. That to this day is still the funniest description because I'm like, it is exactly how I think about LaCroix. Every time someone's like, hey, do you want a LaCroix? I'm like, I haven't had this in a while. And then I try it and I'm like, I don't, like, there's flavor here, but calling it flavor almost seems like a lie. There's the suggestion of a flavor in a LaCroix. Strawberry in your ear as you sip plain sparkling. Yep. Oh, almost on gold that. There's no sign that watermelon flavor has weirder watermelons in the room. In the room where they bottle it, yes. it's in a basket in the corner. The watermelon essence will seep in. Are these flavored like watermelon? No, they're watermelon adjacent. Oh. Witnessed by Melon. Witness me! Yeah, witness me, a joke from Mad Max. Man, LaCroix really missed out on the demographic of people who drink LaCroix while also watching a movie like Mad Max. There are tens of us. No! Boom, 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 boom. Remix. Ah, whoops. Nice. What just went to that middle? Close. So that Dom smack, Dom said that I was out 50 bucks. LaCroix makes flavors that it would give someone else, give someone who's allergic to it. Have peanut butter allergy? Peanut butter LaCroix. Yeah, just enough of a hint. They're like, wait, is that? And then the throat's closed up and they're dead. But also like, hey, you want to enjoy this, but you're allergic to it? Don't worry. This will not trigger it, I guarantee it. Can you really have an allergic reaction to the idea of something? Yeah, they say you can kill the man, but not the idea. But what about killing a man with an idea? Ever psychosomatically have an anaphylactic reaction? Ooh. I'm not gonna lie, I'd be pretty devastated if I could never have peanut butter. Peanut butter is so freaking tasty, dude. I'd be bummed as hell if I was never able to have it. Oh, try to wrap upwards on that. Dallas has got more than enough time. Let's not get demoed. Nice. Oh. Well, they believed me on that touch, so that's all that matters. They had more faith than I did. Man, I would love boost. Alright, good fake. Oh. I kind of assumed he would fall with me, but okay. It works. Hello, Finn. Okay, can't get that double. Spawn, please. Nice. Nice. I think it's mid. I would like it more if it wasn't so overwhelming. What? LaCroix? They were talking about peanut butter. I was like, isn't the whole point is that it doesn't make your voice scratchy? It just coats your entire body? Coating yourself in peanut butter. What? Oh my god, it's Weens. Playing from Japan. Actually, maybe not from Japan, because he's got 156 ping. You have a hell of a lot more than that. Guys, what do you think of something as torture that isn't actually torture, but it's like an equally annoying thing that it feels like you would never want to go through it? I'm gonna say eating a bunch of saltines without water. Like, imagine being forced to eat a sleeve of saltines with no drink. Can't imagine a much worse fate. Good fake. Playing Rocket League? Damn. Edgy take. I see you. Okay, we'll take that. Oh, man, I thought I had that scoop right at the end. Sorry, teammate. Graham crackers don't drink. Yeah, I can see that. You guys are you guys plain graham cracker eaters? I always like the cinnamon graham crackers. I thought those were the standard graham crackers growing up, low-key. Like, my family even bought those for s'mores. But then imagine my surprise when I was in like college. My friends were like, I'll get graham crackers. And I took them out the sleeve and I'm like, what the hell is this? Like graham crackers. I'm like, no, explain to me what the hell this flavorless cube is. And they're like, hello, Tyler. It's been a while. I'm Tyler Hunt. Yes, Tyler Hunt. So when your username is Tyler Hunt, typically I will assume that you are Tyler Hunt, but I appreciate you reaffirming that. Oh, hello. My dad's not even that old and he's worked with tech all his life, and yet he'll occasionally be on Facebook and he'll post a picture and he'll sign his name at the end. I'm like, Dad, no, that's so boomer coded. That's something I'd expect out of our 90-year-old grandmother, not you. That man worked for Hewlett Packard. And I'm sure has used Teams before, so he knows what a DM is. He knows what a public forum post is. Like, come on, buddy, get it together. Ha ha. Ha ha ha, so true, Dan. Buddy, come on. Those are standard, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. That's what I'm saying of you. Like, they're just better. Got that nice little flavor to them. Also, you can eat those by themselves. I don't know if I'd ever eat graham crackers by themselves, you know what I mean? Would you get the name Dinger Toko? Wow, so close. Go. Nice. It was just something my friend pitched as an idea once. Like, I want a taco with some danger. And they're like, a danger taco? And I'm like, oh, it's kind of a stupid name. I like it. Roasting marshmallows straight into the flame, then extinguished, or light heat lead to near melt? I kind of like it when you just catch it on fire, you blow it out, and then that's your s'more. However, chat, being an adult with a air fryer, air frying some chocolate and some marshmallows in a tray, and then using graham crackers to dip it like it's a salsa. Not gonna lie, chat. Every time I do it, my dentist calls me and says, hey, let's schedule an appointment, because he can just sense with the damage I'm doing, but it tastes so good, dude. There's no way. I'm for it. Yeah, I like lighting it on fire. I like a little char in there. I think probably the more acceptable version if you were making it for someone is the latter, but I like just lighting it on fire just a little bit. I like biting into it and hearing the crisp of the burn. It's kind of the same as like whenever you guys make a hot dog. I kind of like the ones with a little bit of char on them. Also, I grew up in the Northeast, and I don't think anyone else really eats these outside of people in upstate New York. Do you guys know what a white hot dog is? Nope. I hate everything about that. I've heard of it. Yeah, it's a white hot dog. It's good. It's a different flavor for sure. I will say it is like the only problem with it is that, in my opinion, it's a hot dog that 100% needs things on it. Whereas like if you were at a barbecue and you just got served like an all beef hot dog or whatever, you could probably just eat that straight up. Like obviously you wouldn't want to. You want to add stuff probably. But like if you were just served it plain, just like a white hot dog, yeah. White hot. Why is there no good? That's what it looks like. It's literally like a white encased hot dog. It's just not smoked? Yep. This is kind of like a brat. No, it's not like Charlie XCX at all. This is a food. That's a singer. Oh. Close one. Nice pass. Wow, the timing on that. Where's my Midwestern backup right here? Hell yeah. It's really a white hot dog. Yep. It's pretty tasty. I'm not gonna lie. It's an interesting flavor. I would recommend if you guys are ever upstate and they have like a white hot on the menu, you should try it. I'd say like a good, it's kind of like the chicken of the hot dog world, you know? Like by itself, probably not that good, but like if you combine it with the right seasonings and flavorings, accompaniments, it becomes really good. Ooh, close on. Also, Upstate Classic is a garbage plate. Arguably the best drunk food ever invented. In my humble opinion. Which is crazy because I didn't really even drink that much in college, so I didn't even get to take advantage of it. Nice pass. Now that I've never heard of. Yep, that is much more niche. It is a garbage plate. It varies on what it consists of, but essentially it's a giant platter with stuff. It's the bottom layer is some mac salad and fries, and then the next layer up is it varies on what you want. But I usually get 2 cheeseburger patties, and then on top of that is basically a meat sauce. So it's like ground meat with like hot sauce kind of mixed in. Usually it's like Frank's Red or something. And it's just drizzled on top. And let me tell you, when it gets mixed together, it looks, you guessed it, like absolute garbage. But my God, is it such a great, like greasy thing to have after a night out. That was our go-to thing when me and my buddies would go out. Come home from a party at 2 a.m., go to University Hots on Main Street, get a garbage plate, devour that thing. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Its origins are from my hometown in upstate New York, so you can just Google garbage plate and you'll see it. I know some of the people got the variant of they would get fries and mac and cheese with it, but you know, I'm trying to eat garbage plate to be healthy. I don't need cheese, and I'm kidding. Nice. Can't believe he just threw the goal away like that. Should have helped him. I should have helped him. That was a really good touch by Try. Ah. I tried to cut it back across. Anyone see that last Mission Impossible where Tom Cruise is fighting against the AI? I remember I watched the lead up to it, but I never actually ended up watching the final series. Hello, Pythonic. There's a hoagie where someone forgot the bread, they just put on the fries. Yep, that's exactly how you should think of it. What is happening? Do people lag out? Nope. Okay. We're fine. Oh! Imagine if I dimed him falling from the sky. Oh, that would have been lit. Okay, I was like, you're gonna have to flick it really wide. And he did, and there's someone there. That's crazy. It's crazy. They cheated up on this side. Sad. We're gonna play it a little bit more conservative. No boost, but they don't know it. Nice. All right, we're pulling it together. What we like to see. Let's get back to GC3. Things you'd like to see. You're gonna both YouTube and Twitch comments at the same time? What update did I miss? It's not really an update. That's just how it is. You can run through OBS, Twitch and YouTube, and this is a chat app by Nutty. He's a YouTuber that he coded together. There used to be another program called Restream that did it, but then they realized, wait, people are using this program for free? Can't have that, and they would start charging for it. And I was like, yeah, nah, I'm good. Yeah, it definitely helps. Right now, YouTube and Twitch are kind of quiet, but when things pick up a little bit, it's nice to be able to read what I need to read, but more importantly, the people in chat are like, wait, who's he talking to? Like, blah, blah, blah. And then people can look at the top right and be like, oh, that's from Twitch. Oh, that's from YouTube. Nice. Nice. Oh, good save. That's not what I expected, but okay. Neat indeed. It is neat. All right, chat. We'll see how much longer I'm going to go and stream. I just realized I was working, I thought, today on just YouTube stuff, and I don't think I drank caffeine, so I think I'm getting a caffeine migraine, so I might have to get off soon.
Feels like an eternity, but knowing I could beat Z-Doc in a one-on-one blindfolded hashtag, you know the vibe.
Damn, that's kind of brutal. It's funny they say that because like 1v1 is like the doctor's like main mode. That's like the only thing he plays. So he's also unfortunately not in the stream, I don't think, right now. But thank you for the resub, Virgil. 42 months. To my favorite overworked University of South Florida employee. Oh. Chad, I'm just gonna say it. I track most of society getting worse to Taco Bell taking the quesarito off the menu. That was the last time I was truly happy, you know? Is this the pincher? That's what they call me, Josh. Hello. The quesarito was such a genius menu idea. And then they're like, oh, we kind of brought it back. It's the grilled cheese burrito. And I'm like, stop joking. Stop pulling me by the dick and tell me for real that you eat through, all right? Because the grilled cheese burrito is just taking away one of the tortillas, changing around the ingredients a little bit and being like, that's the same, wrong. It's just insane to me that they're coping like that. I just don't get it, like, where Taco Bell has so many menu items. And I would argue, like, the grilled cheese, this queso dough, it had to have been a favorite. It had to have been, like, a very popular menu item. I can't imagine them taking it off. There's no way people saw a burrito wrapped with another burrito with cheese all over it and steak and being like, yeah, I don't want that. Like, be so for real, dude. I want a crunch wrap now? That's also the biggest selling point of Taco Bell, is that you always crave it after midnight, and that's like the prime time to order it. Like, the store isn't annoyed. They're like, yeah, we expected you to be here. Nice. It didn't make the cut for how long it took to make it? What are you talking about? It's a regular burrito and then you just wrap another one in there. If so, I'm gonna need those employees to lock in. W counter. Oh. Ooh. Shooting behind me was not on my bingo card. Heat up the inside of it and then heat up the other burrito. I just assumed they made one burrito and then just like wrapped it and then heated that. Or just like heat a burrito with cheese on like a flat iron, and then you can just, once the cheese starts to melt, then you just wrap it and then be done. I can't imagine it takes that much longer, but I guess I understand that. I don't know, it's like the grilled cheese burrito is the exact same thing, except you're changing some ingredients and you're melting cheese on the outside of the burrito and then wrapping it in wax paper. I'm like, you're just omitting one burrito. It's not like that costs way more. You're still having to melt cheese on the outside of a burrito. Dude, I hate it when I can 1000% tell when they're gonna get a pass off and I still don't block it. Freaking overflip, dude. It's so cringy. So cringy, dude. Oh, no way he went for that. That's crazy, dude. What a goal. I know we were talking about like 5 years ago, I had someone complaining about it, and they kept. And keep in mind, taking a full minute on one item is too long. Really taking 1 minute though? Like, I don't know, man. Oh. Dude. Never mind, I figured it out. Yeah, I'm just rotating like an idiot right now. I'm just playing to play. Semi-wash basically means like we're still capable of playing at that level, but doesn't mean I'm going to be peaking all the time. Gotta get back to that. Shoe? Hell yeah! Let's go! Let's go. Okay, Jesus. That's a close one. Yeah, we're starting to get a headache, chat, so I don't know how many games I have left in me. I have to hydrate. Get some ibuprofen in me. I'm also casting on the Rocket League channel tomorrow. All 4.3 million follower channel. Should probably advertise that to the YouTube a bit more. I guess I'm not casting tomorrow. I'm a host, but I will be. I've casted the last 2 weekends. Yeah, if you go to twitch.tv/Rocket League, you can watch the VODs back of me casting the past 2 weeks. No reason to tune in, hell yeah. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna call this next game as my last one. I just have this, like, this line right here that's just like dum 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 right now, so that's usually the calling card of my no caffeine today migraine. What's the event? It is CRL. So the official collegiate league for Rocket League. It's a league play. Anyone from West Virginia, they're going to be playing tomorrow. How you doing? I'm doing well, Travel Nerd. What's up? Fortunately, you caught me on my last day, game of the day. Getting a little bit of migraine. My dog, hello. Sure. The prospects you got your eye on? Well, it's funny because like we got a couple really, honestly, one thing that's kind of cool is they didn't qualify for league play in the first split, but they might qualify for the second split, is Syracuse, I guess growing up, my favorite college, because I lived in upstate New York and there's not really many major schools up there, but Syracuse is one of them. And so I grew up watching Syracuse basketball and watching Syracuse football on the local TV. And they actually have a really good squad right now. They're pulling it together. They just updated their whole esports thing. So Syracuse's union has like a whole esports lab with all these fancy ass computers and a stage and all that. They're giving players full rides and stuff. It's like it's a crazy world out there. Oh. The skim, nice. Kids these days know how good they have it. I don't want to pay taxpayer money to watch some kids play on the Xbox. Sometimes when I play Rocket League for so long, I run ice and it feels so good. You run on ice? I'm sorry, what are you talking about? Rub some ice on it? On the brain? Yeah, it's funny because we also have like retired pros coming in. Or in current pros, Andy and Hoxer from Deleted and well, I mean, I'm not gonna name orgs because that's gonna get confusing, but ultimately, yeah, the actual pro players, they play for Baylor University and Winthrop University. They actually just recruited Percy, Garrett G, yes, that Garrett G, and T. Carell. Serial has been crazy. This is week 3. It's a single round robin 8-team league play, so we gotta basically our final round of games to be able to finalize some people's schedules, and other people are catching up. Because some teams are 2-1, and some teams are like 3-3 already. So like, it's like their last chance versus like, okay, we're still finding out where exactly they're gonna land in the table. Oh, yes, we got a couple big schools though in the relegation type tournament. AKA all the teams that didn't make league play, they have a chance next week to basically get into a tournament bracket that will determine if they can compete to take the bottom 4 spots of league play from the 4 worst performing teams. And Michigan State's in that running, Syracuse is in that running, Akron University is in that running. One thing I've never actually invested in, mainly because I just don't get injured, is one of those like refreezable ice packs or something. I've never owned one of those. I feel like that'd be helpful. I just melt ice or use peas. Peas was always the method growing up. Oh. That's so funny. That post hitting at the exact angle I needed it not to. Don't own goal. Go for it. They don't work for me. I put it back in the freezer and it lasts significantly less time. It does feel like it. I will say that is the downside I've noticed, is when you do have like an ice pack, it feels like it like is meant to work somewhat, but it doesn't ever feel like it's truly cold enough, or if it lasts that cold. So yeah, for me, I'm still like a freezer bag with some ice cubes, wrap it in a towel type of guy. Only problem is when it inevitably leaks. Anyways, no guys, water stains. I spilled water on my white shirt one time, never got it out. Embarrassing. Okay, good night, everybody. I stream tomorrow? Probably not. I'm casting. So catch me on twitch.tv/Rocket League tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern. I'm going to be a host. So if you're not following the Rocket League channel, you should be. And if you're not following me on Twitter and all of my socials, then you're an idiot and I hate you. Anyway, good night. Mwah.